Magandang araw sa inyo lahat. This video presentation is segment number 2. Ito ay continuation sa unang video na pinakita ko sa inyo, which all about viruses, bacteria transmission. Pinakita ko rin sa inyo yung ginamit na glow germs at yan ang tinatawag simulated bacteria and how these viruses and bacteria transfer from one place to another. Now, itong segment na ito is I'm going to focus more on controlling, preventing, and even eliminating viruses, bacteria, or our invisible enemy number 1, COVID-19. So, hindi ko na di-discuss pertaining to kung ano nangyayari sa supermarket, groceries, or sa wet markets because I already tackled that in the first video. At nakikita nyo na kung paano nangyayari doon because there's a lot of people. Now this time, concentrate tayo pagdating mo dito with, of course, the items that you have purchased. So you're going to bring in. But bago ka pumunta sa supermarkets, groceries, or sa wet markets, I suggest you have to prepare everything. Pero bagong lahat, gusto ko muna ipapano sa inyo na i-discuss at as part of safety precautionary measure na anything that you handle, particularly chemicals, we need to be careful on that because it could harm us kung di natin alam. Now, if you are not familiar with the chemical you are going to use, you have to read the label. So, pag bumili kayo ng mga items sa labas, kailangan galing sa reputable manufacturer kasi nakalagay dyan ang mga PPE. So before you use, you have to read the label. So may mga PPE katulad nito na dapat natin gagamitin. So katulad ng mask, kailangan ba natin gumamit ng rubber gloves? Kailangan ba natin goggles? So kailangan ba natin gumamit ng apron, safety shoes, and so on. These are some of the example of PPE or personal protective equipment. May mga sensitive skin, kailangan natin dyan mag-iingat tayo. So, you have to be careful when it comes to using chemicals. Now, nandito na tayo, ang scenario, galing na tayo sa supermarkets, groceries, or wet markets. So, pagdating natin, bago tayo pumasok sa bahay, so since you rated already the sanitized solution and also the doormat, papasok kayo doon sa container. You step on it, stay there, magstay ka for at least minimum of 1 minute. Tayo kayo doon, you ask member of the family to spray the outer part of your clothing. Anong purpose niyan? Ang purpose niyan in case na nakadikit man si invisible enemy number 1, COVID-19 sa damit mo, at least by using the sanitizer, alcohol, at we can eliminate that. But gagawin natin pagkatapos mo gagawin mga procedure na yan, you really need to go immediately to the washroom or maybe to the bathroom, and you have to remove all your clothing, ilalagay doon sa inanda mong sanitized solution, and i-soak mo o submerge this for a minimum of 5 minutes para ma-eliminate natin kung nandyan si COVID na dumikit sa damit natin. Pakita ko mamaya sa inyo kung paano natin i-sanitize ang fresh fruits and vegetables and also the other items that you have here from the groceries. Now, separate the items from the groceries and also fresh fruits and vegetables. So, ang sa unang gagawin natin is the first preparation of sanitized solution that we had is intended for groceries items. So, it means the strength of chlorine is higher compared to fresh fruits and vegetables. Kasi pag sumubra dyan, medyo dumidikit na at merong amoy ang chlorine. So, pagdating sa chlorine na gagamitin natin, make sure ang gamitin nyo is original. Huwag yung may amoy, huwag yung scented, at hindi acceptable yan. Now, pagdating naman sa other sanitizer, so we have here alcohol, 70%, So that's fine. Ready na tayo. First thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to sanitize first the grocery items. So ito yung mga grocery items na ito. Since malinis naman, it's not dusty, but we don't know if somebody touches this already and contaminated. So pwede natin ilagay directly. So ang strength of chlorine na ginamit ko rito is I measured it 100 ppm. This one, we don't know if there is a opening here or not. So the best thing that you are going to do is, okay, get the cloth with sanitized solution and wipe this all over. Now next that you are going to do is another item here. You need to sanitize again all over the place. We have the canned goods, you can submerge that. Alright. So after at least 20 seconds you can eliminate bacteria or viruses, so you can remove this and let it air dry. I suggest you use this sanitizer alcohol and you have to spray all around. Hindi natin pwede gamitin yung chlorine because itong chlorine might damage that. Now, ito yung mga sa side pockets, you need also to sanitize them. Itong gagawin natin, use the alcohol because if you are going to use the chlorine, it might damage the material. So, here, inside, outside, and so on, then all over the place here. Now, since credit cards are sensitive, you use the alcohol. You just mix it. Okay? May nahawakan ko rito, then also, I'm going to mix around here. Ito. Now, ito naman ang pera natin, ang papel. So, what are we going to do? Pwede mo i-soak dyan sa sanitized solution. Here. Leave it there. Or another option is you can also use the alcohol to mix this. But make sure, pag nag-mix kayo all over, kasi pag merong naiwan dyan, remember, kahit isang virus lang ang hindi may eliminate at once you touch it, then later on, pumasok sa katawan natin through sa mouth, nose, or pag-rub ng eyes mo, then itong virus na ito, pag once touch the tissue of your body, they will grow very fast, okay, and they multiply there. So I suggest you have to spray all around. Now the most effective one is when it comes to soaking this to sanitized solution. Then as soon as you finish the process, ang gagawin nyo is i-hang nyo, of course, air dry. What are going to do? So ito yung coins, pwede mo siya i-submerge dyan. Get it there. So what is the next thing you are going to do when it comes to raw, fresh vegetables and fruits? Now, you need to change the sanitized solution and also the water. The fruits and vegetables, we're gonna use only at least a maximum of 50 ppm. Next procedure gagawin natin is wash and also sanitize the raw fruit and vegetables. So I have here sample as part of our demonstration, fruits and vegetables. Okay, so this everything here. So as soon as you put this in a wash basin, the next thing you are going to do is you are going to throw away this. Okay, dispose it into the trash bin. You need to wash to remove the soil. That's the purpose of this. And once already the soil been removed here, so the next thing you are going to do is you are going to sanitize it. Leave it here and submerge. And another one here, Once already clean, so sanitize it, leave it there. Now it's good if your sanitized solution is covering the melon, will be much effective. Next thing is the lemon, tomato, and also your carrot here. So this now, as long as you sanitize this, so sanitizing process is completed. What is the next step you are going to do? You have a clean, sanitized container. You have to transfer everything, all of these, and let it air dry. So once again, I would like to thank you for viewing this video presentation, and I just want to remind you that itong trabaho natin when it comes to sanitization is really difficult. Hindi ito normal na activity ginagawa natin. Kaya lang, dahil sa situation, and you know, nowadays, especially, maraming namamatay, maraming na nagkaroon ng cases, naging positive. Now, saan galing itong si COVID-19? Di natin alam, dahil may nagsasabi na walang exposure doon sa mga taong positive, pero nasabay lang sila, bakit nagkaroon sila ng sakit? So, is it came from the grocery items, or maybe came from fruits and vegetables that we obtained from the market? Yun ang di natin alam. Now, itong bagay na ito, medyo you have to spend extra time on this. But definitely, malaking tulong ito. So, kung gagawin niyo ito, kailangan consistency ang kailangan doon. Pag iyon ay na mag-shortcut kayo, definitely hindi natin alam. So, this video presentation giving you more opportunity to be informed, and sana naman ay tulungan nyo ang sarili nyo, at the same time spread the good words to everyone, particularly members of the family. At gusto ko lang i-remind sa inyo, alam ko naman na nakikita nyo na ito sa TV, na pagdating sa sanitization, I suggest yung gate handles nyo, isprayhan nyo ng sanitized solution. Then also the door handles, anything by touches or a member of the family, including telephone, even your cell phone, the fridge handles, and so on. Tables and chairs, and must be sanitized. By the way, I'd like to thank everyone for your time of viewing, at maraming salamat. Magandang araw ulit sa inyo.